Hey y'all, it's Kaycienikole, and today we're going to go through a dynamic stretching practice. And the focus is going to be mostly on the shoulders and upper body. So think movement based stretching and opening for the body. This can be great first thing in the morning or before any kind of physical activity that you do, especially if it uses a lot of upper body. So I do have a strap here today. We're going to be using this. If you don't have a strap, use anything you have, a rope, a belt. It all does the trick. We're going to make it quick. So we're going to be in a seated position pretty much for the duration of the practice until the end. So any seated position of your choice is just fine. Find a comfortable seat, close your eyes, and lift your spine up nice and tall. We're just going to take 2 deep breaths together. So first, empty out the lungs. Slow breath in through the nose. Open up your mouth and let it go. One more time, slow breath in. Really focus on the expansion through the rib cage, all the way up into your chest, holding it. And then just open up your mouth and let it go. Now allow your breath to just move in and out of your nose and begin to blink open through the eyes. All right, so from here, let's go ahead and start off. Take the arms out to the sides, and you're just going to kind of sway side to side and let the arms kind of just flop. Just loosening up through the shoulders, through the spine. And then slowly bring yourself back around to center. Interlace the fingers in front of you, flip the palms down, and then begin to reach the arms all the way up and over your head. As the arms reach up, really lift the shoulder blades up towards the ears. Try to draw the arms back. And then bend the elbows and bring the hands behind the back of the head. Lifting up through the chest, feel your elbows open up nice and wide, lifting up through your heart. And then exhale, you're going to round your back, chin to your chest, tail tucks, elbows fall in towards the face. Inhale, open up, expand, and exhale, round. Couple more on your own. Inhale, open. Exhale, curling in. Last one on your own. Now on your next inhale, lift back up, open up the elbows wide, heart lifts, and then gently separate the fingers, elbows pull wide and all the way down to the sides. Roll the shoulders forward and up, and then exhale, roll them all the way back and down. We're going to reach over for our straps, and you're going to want a decent amount of space between your hands to begin. We're going to do little helicopter movements. So if you have a long tail, I'm going to have you hold the end of the tail with the hand. You can bunch it up in your hand if you want to, and that way it's not flinging around everywhere. But you still have the ability to create more space between your hands by letting the strap slide. Arms straight, lift the arms over your head, and we're just going to start finding little circular movements. Allow your spine, your ribs, and your chest kind of move with it here. Feel any of those snags or catches, and then reverse the direction. Okay. Now with the arms right above you, open up the arms as much as you need to create the space that's necessary. As you draw the arms back, keep them straight as they drop all the way back and down behind you. If that is too much, create more space for your hands. If it's not enough, we'll bring the hands closer together. So keeping the arms straight, inhale, lift them back up, and exhale, bring them forward and down. Make adjustments here. If you want more intensity, walk your hands closer together. You can always loosen it up. Arms stay straight, inhale up, exhale, release them back and down. Do that a few more times on your own. If you are having difficulty finding enough space to be able to get this full range of motion, just do one arm at a time. You can bend one elbow and do one arm at a time, okay? Move at your own pace. Let's just do a few more. Go at your own pace. Make sure you're breathing with your movements. Okay. And then with the arms right above you, you're going to slowly, you can create more space if you want. You're going to slowly lean to your right side until your right hand can plant to the ground. It's okay if the bottom elbow or the top elbow bends a little bit. Then we're going to extend until we can find it fully straightened. And then we're going to reach the hands away from each other. So we're creating a little bit of tension. And then through that tension, we're going to pull the arm back and then bring it slightly forward. And then pull it back and forward. Go ahead and do that a couple more times on your own. Inhaling, you open. Exhale, you bring it back in front of you. Okay, strong core, come all the way up. And then we're going to tip to the left side. Left hand plants down. Reach the right arm up. Make sure both arms are nice and straight. Create space if needed. And as you create the tension of the hands reaching away from each other, inhale, start to pull the arm back, open up the chest. And then exhale, bring it back over. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Take a couple more on your own. And once you come back up to center, let's come all the way up. And then from here, we're going to bend the elbows and just take the strap and bring it over your right shoulder. So I'm going to turn so you can see this a little bit better from a different angle. With the strap over the right shoulder, the right hand is going to stay, actually just set it over the shoulder for now. And then reach your right arm up and bend your elbow and reach down and grab a hold of the strap, wherever that is. Left arm to the left side, roll the thumb down, and then sweep the arm around the back and connect to the opposite end. Now, I don't want you to take it to the full max where the hands walk as close together as they can. I want you to create a little bit of separation and a little bit of space. You're going to take the arms, and instead of letting that front elbow drop forward, I want you to really focus on pulling the elbow back. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to play a little bit with the hand placements and the hand movements. So first, we're going to take the top hand and then we're going to pull it up a little bit, just so you can get a little more opening in the bottom shoulder or in your left shoulder. And then the bottom hand's going to start to pull down and back away from your back. As you pull back, you're creating more space and you're pulling your elbow away from your face. And then pull up with your right hand. Feel your left hand draw up the back. And then pull with your bottom hand, and then elbow pulls back. Let's do that again. Pull up through the top hand, and then pull down through the bottom hand. Pull the elbow away. And then gently release. We're going to take the strap, and we're going to switch it over to the left side. Left hand up, bend the elbow, grab a hold of the strap end. And then right hand, right side, thumb down, and then sweep it around to grab the opposite end. Make sure there's a little bit of space, which is going to help you find more movement in this position. First, we're going to pull with the top hand and imagine lifting the bottom hand up the back a little bit, even if it's just very minute. And then pull through the bottom hand, feel the top hand pulling down, but also pull the elbow back. And then pull up through the top hand, pull down and away through the bottom hand. Take a couple more on your own. Keep the spine nice and tall and make sure that you're breathing, you're feeling those thresholds. And then go ahead and gently release. Set your strap out of the way for now. And from your seated position, just roll the shoulders forward and up, and then roll them back and down. Drop back onto the hands, uncross your legs. As you lean back into your hands, let's spin the fingers so they point in the direction of the hips. And then as you press through the hands, lift up through the chest. Deep breath here. Begin to lift the hips as much as it feels good. And then drop the hips down. Now from here, we're going to spin the fingers out to face the sides of the mat. And as you do, begin to bend the elbows towards one another. As the elbows bend in, even if it's only a little bit, begin to lift up through your ribs and through your chest. And then straighten out the arms, spin the fingers back around, facing towards the hips, press, open up the chest, maybe lift up through the hips. And then hips back down, fingers angle out, bend the elbows back towards each other and lift up through your ribs and chest. Nice. Let's go ahead and sit ourselves back up. Cross the legs here. We're going to take a little stretch into the side body as well as into the neck and into the shoulders. We're going to get a little bit deeper into the body. Right fingertips down to the right side. Left arm reaches up. And then exhale, lean over to the right side. Stretch through those top fingertips. Inhale, come up. Fingertips go down. Right hand goes up. And exhale, lean over to the left. Inhale, bring it back up. Right hand down, left hand up. Exhale, lean over to the right side. Inhale, come up. Hand down, right hand up. And exhale, lean to the left. Now inhale, come all the way up and just let the hand drop down to the side. Now from here, we're going to take the right arm in front of the chest and then hook it with your left arm, pulling it in. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. You're going to release. Now take the arm, roll the thumb down and sweep it around your back. As you sweep it around your back, you're going to take your left hand and try to grab a hold of the fingers or the wrist or forearm. And you're going to pull it towards the left side of the body as much as you can. And as you pull it over to the left side of your body and hold it, drop your left ear to your left shoulder and then just rock your chin forward and back a little bit. Head lifts back up, release the arm, take the arm over the chest, pull it in. Open it up, thumb down, sweep it around, catch it with your left hand, pull it over, and drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Rock it forward and back. Then head back to center, release your arm. We're going to do the other side. Left arm forward, bring it over the chest. Right arm is going to hook under and pull it in. And then from here, release, arm to the side, thumb down, bring it around the back. This time your right hand is going to catch the hand or the wrist. Try to pull it towards the right side of the body as much as you can, and then drop right ear to right shoulder, rocking your head forward and back. Head back to center. As you release the hand, bring it back over the chest. Right arm hooks in front, pull it in. Open it up. Thumb down, sweep it around, catch it with your right hand, pull it to the right, and drop right ear to right shoulder, rock it forward and back. Head back to center, release the hands, roll the shoulders forward up, back and down. Let's come into a tabletop position, hands and knees. And we're going to finish off here with just a little bit more opening into the upper back, the shoulders, and the chest. Hips stack over the knees. Walk yourself to the back of the mat so there's space in front of you. Hands are going to walk forward and just begin to melt the chest towards the ground. It's okay for the elbows to bend. It's also okay to separate your hands a little wider if you want more space. Now drop the elbows. You're going to slowly start to lift your chest forward and up. Maybe walk the knees back a little bit. Melt the hips. Pull the ground towards you with your hands. Ribs drop forward and up. Nice. Press through the forearms. Lift the hips. Maybe walk the knees in a little bit. And then hands walk forward, melt the chest. Lower the elbows down. Lift up through the chest. Come forward. Maybe walk the knees back. Sink the hips. Sphinx pose. Pull the ground towards you. Now open up the elbows wide. Left arm, left side. Palm down. Right hand underneath the shoulder. Bend the right knee and roll open onto your left hip. Open up as much as you can. And then exhale, roll the hips back down. Right arm to the right, left hand underneath the shoulder. Bend the left knee, roll open onto the hip. And then bring it back down. Let's do that one more time. Left arm left, right hand underneath the shoulder, bend the right knee and roll open. Bring it back down onto the belly. Right arm to the right, left hand underneath the shoulder, bend the left knee and roll open. Bring it all the way back over onto the belly, both hands underneath the shoulders. Just inhale, lift up through the chest. And then exhale, pull back onto the hips. Sweep the legs around and let's make our way back into a comfortable seated position. Hands joined together at your heart center. Take a deep breath in. Open up your mouth and let it go. If this was a full practice for you and you would like to ground with a meditation or lying on your back, please do that. Hit pause. Otherwise, if you would like to use this energy moving forward, whether you're moving into an activity or just your day, we're going to wrap up here together. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Open up the mouth and let it go. Thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide. Open up your eyes whenever you're ready. So we got the shoulders moving in all the different kinds of ways. So I would love to hear your feedback in the comments. Share with anyone that you think may benefit from this class. And I'll look forward to practicing with y'all again soon. Thank you.